Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' daughter Suri, 20, drops the actor's last name after years of estrangement. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' daughter Suri has legally dropped her estranged father's last name. The 20-year-old college student changed her name from Suri Cruise to Suri Noelle, taking her mother's middle name as her surname. Suri registered to vote in Pennsylvania, where she attends Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, in October 2024, using the name Suri Noelle, according to the voter registration records obtained by the Daily Mail. Pennsylvania residents are required to register to vote using their legal name.
Tired of constantly refilling your pet's water bowl? This filtered fountain keeps water circulating and offers a generous capacity, giving cats and small dogs convenient access to flowing water. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/5 right now.
Suri registered in Allegheny County, though she did not file a name change request there, suggesting she may have done it in New York before she left for college, according to Page 6, who was first to report the news. The Daily Mail has reached out to representatives for Cruise and Holmes for comment. Cruise, 64, has reportedly been completely estranged from his daughter for years following his 2012 divorce from Holmes, 47, and her decision to cut ties with Scientology. Tom Cruise, 64, and Katie Holmes' 47, daughter Suri, 20, has legally dropped her estranged father's last name. Holmes and Suri pictured in 2025. Cruise has reportedly been completely estranged from his daughter for years following his 2012 divorce from Holmes and her decision to cut ties with Scientology. Cruise seen in April. Before moving to Pennsylvania, Suri lived with her mother, who's currently romancing artist Jason Bard Yarmosky, 39, in New York, where name change records are typically sealed to protect privacy. While the exact date of her legal name change remains unclear, Suri has been using the moniker Noelle publicly for several years. She previously used the name for her high school graduation in June 2024. Suri also opted not to use her dad's last name on the casting sheet of her senior year high school play The Addams Family, a new musical, according to a report from Yahoo. Holmes married Cruise in 2006 before filing for divorce in 2012. Since then, she has had custody of Suri, who has reportedly not had a relationship with her father since 2013. Suri has spent years living in the shadow of frenzied speculation over her infamously fractured relationship with her famous father. The college student changed her name from Suri Cruise to Suri Noelle, taking her mother's middle name as her surname, pictured in 2025. Suri registered to vote in Pennsylvania, where she attends college, in October 2024, using the name Suri Noelle, according to the voter registration records obtained by the Daily Mail, seen with Holmes in 2024. Suri registered in Allegheny County, though she did not file a name change request there, suggesting she may have done it in New York before she left for college. In 2024, she celebrated her milestone 18th birthday without her dad, who has all but been exiled from his youngest child's life for many years. A bitter rift that stems in large part from Holmes's and Suri's decision to cut ties with his controversial Scientology faith. The wedge that was initially driven between father and child at the time of his 2012 divorce has since become a rock-solid wall, one that Suri has no plans to ever break down, the Daily Mail previously revealed in 2024. At the time, a source noted that she is crystal clear on one thing: Tom does not exist to her. Suri will not have any contact with her father, despite being 18, and even if he called, she would not answer, one source said. He does not exist to Katie or Suri, and his daughter does not want to rely on him for anything. She feels that she has one parent, and that is her mother. Holmes became an empty nester after Suri began her freshman year at Pittsburgh's Carnegie Mellon in August 2024. Of course, I will miss the close proximity, but I'm really proud of her and I'm happy, Holmes told Town and Country in 2024. I remember being this age, this time of beginnings. It's exciting to learn about yourself, and I loved that time, so it makes me happy to think about it like that, the mother of one added. Holmes married Cruise in 2006 before filing for divorce in 2012. Since then, she has had custody of Suri, who has reportedly not had a relationship with her father since 2013. He is seen with Suri in 2010. The Mission Impossible star was given visitation rights, but the last photo of Cruise out and about with Suri was a trip to Disneyland in 2012. Holmes, Cruise, and Suri seen in 2006. An insider previously told the Daily Mail about Suri's early days at college. She is a smart girl, and she is turning into a very intelligent, mature young woman. She has a very close group of loyal friends, and she knows exactly where she comes from. It is a sad ending to what began as a seemingly fairy-tale romance between her parents, one that left Cruise literally jumping for joy when he bounced up and down on Oprah's couch in 2005 while proclaiming his love for Holmes. Months later, the pair were wed in an elegant and suitably glitzy ceremony that was soon splashed across the cover of Hello magazine, giving the world an inside look at Hollywood's newest golden couple. But that glitz soon began to tarnish, and just 5.5 years after their wedding, Holmes had filed for divorce, a move that Cruise has since admitted he was deeply saddened by. Suri was just 6 years old when her parents' marriage fell apart. Questions over whether she would continue to follow her father's faith were quickly answered. Holmes was awarded sole custody of their daughter and made it glaringly apparent that she had no plans to allow Suri to be caught up in the world of Scientology. The Mission Impossible star was given visitation rights, but the last photo of Cruise out and about with Suri was a trip to Disneyland in 2012. Despite being estranged from her father, Suri is following in the acting footsteps of her famous parents by taking on a role in an iconic William Shakespeare play. Suri is following in the footsteps of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's children, 4 of whom have also filed to drop their famous father's last name amid an ongoing estrangement. Jolie pictured with her 6 children in 2019. The student, who is majoring in musical theater, will appear in Midsummer, a contemporary adaptation of A Midsummer Night's Dream, per page 6. Suri will perform in the 90-minute production alongside other classmates at the Trust Arts Education Center's Pear Studio in Pittsburgh, which accommodates a maximum capacity of 175 people. The show will play 2 nights, July 31 and August 1. Following these exclusive previews, the production will head overseas for a UK run at the 2026 Edinburgh Festival Fringe from August 7 through August 31. Aside from Suri, Cruise has 2 adult children, Isabella and Connor, whom he adopted during his marriage to Nicole Kidman.